Previously, we saw what a function is, but now let's introduce 3 additional points of view on that definition. But for that, let's focus on a specific example, our function f, which is composed by the following list of ordered pairs. This list of ordered pairs connect the set friends and heights. And note that the first entries are what we call the domain of f, and the second entries are the range of f. This is the most basic way of representing a function. You just list the connections. Let's now see the second point of view. The second point of view, we find here 2 circles. The first one represents the set friends, and the second circle the set heights that we saw previously. Each element of the set friends is connected by an arrow to an element of the set heights. And note that every element of the set friends is in use. And so this is the domain of f, and we say that the set friends is also the domain of f. Recall also that the set friends in general was what is called the set x. Now, let's focus on the set heights. Not every element of the set heights is a destination of some arrow, only these elements here. And these constitute what we call the range of f. The range of f, note, is a subset. This is a subset of the set heights. And the set heights, recall, was also named the set big Y. It's a codomain of the thing. This is the second point of view I want to give you. Note that it's more visual, and so it's useful to see exactly what the connectivity are between the elements of the both sets. Okay? Let's now move to the third point of view. The third point of view is just a simple table. In this simple table, we find here just the domain of f, and here the range of f. And each line on this table, so this line, this and this, represents an ordered pair, just like an arrow connecting elements in the previous point of view represented an ordered pair. The table point of view is a very compact way of representing a function, and will be particularly useful when working with computers. For example, if I want to make a graph for this function, I will start by writing a table. So the graph is a final point of view that I want to give you. Here it is, a final point of view for the function. On the horizontal axis here, we find our set friends, which is also the domain of f, and on the vertical axis, we find the range of f. Okay? Note that from this perspective, each point, the coordinates of each point here, corresponds to an ordered pair or an arrow or a line in the table that we saw previously. And we also connected each one of these points by a green line, just to make more clear what is the trending in the function. Okay? So this is the second point of view that I want to give you. Finally, let's conclude that the following. A function f connects elements of different sets. And we see here all the points of view that we introduced so far. So the single function f, the same object, the same way of connecting elements of two sets, is now seen from different points of view. And it will be useful that you are able to translate between these points of view, okay, translate between them, because as we will see later in this course, we'll analyze properties of our function f, and it will be useful to see that property seen from different perspectives, from either the diagram, the table, the graph, or the list of ordered pairs. You must be able to go from one way to the other, okay? So this is the essential points of view that I want to give you, Okay, let's move on.